We've gotten a ton of fresh cheese and now milk.
Every morning we're awoken to the sound of cow moos because we are basically staying with dairy farmers and they've given us cheese, like Amber said, and raw milk.
Don't say raw, that sounds awful.
It's raw, I mean that's what it is. It's unpasteurized, it's just
I thought it would be a slightly like yellowish color.
Oh, this is already starting to like separate. Doesn't smell like anything. I'm Nathan Sosa, and this is the raw milk taste. Tastes like milk.
No.
No, it doesn't have any taste to it.
This tastes
Straight up like milk.
like milk.
I would have expected just something different, anything
I
different.
thought it'd be like either sour.
No, that means it's going bad.
Alright. I'm feeling like 5% more like Farmville right now.
Welcome to another day on the beautiful island of Sao Miguel off the coast of Portugal. We don't get very many sunny, beautiful days here.
This is our day 3 attempt at trying to make a video of us driving around the island, but every time it started raining. The sun is out right now, so we're just gonna hope for the best and hope that it stays.
This entire island is grazing farmland with cows and small little towns. Uh-oh. That's a big cow up front. Buddy. There's one large city, Ponta Delgada, but we're not gonna go there. We're gonna stick to the small areas and circle the island. Go to some viewpoints, see what we can find.
And if this weather can hold, we may end our day at some hot springs, which are actually scattered throughout the entire island.
This is our fun little car. We paid $112 for the 8 days that we're gonna be here for this car. It's so worth it.
Really hope the sunshine stays.
Bye. Look at the farmland.
Can
Just
you-
the beautiful grassy hills. The forecast may have said no rain, but it also said lots of wind. And it is windy. And we're not in a very big vehicle.
This was supposed to be the Lagoa do Fogo viewpoint. Not sure how much of a view we're gonna have at the top of this mountain.
These roads are so much fun. It's getting cool far.
Miradoro da Barossa. Miradoro da Barossa. Alright.
Wow.
Our lookout didn't go the way we'd planned, but we're on our way to the hot springs, which should be just fine.
And this is your ticket. You have to put inside the machine to go in and go out later, okay?
Thank you.
Fees. Okay. So this was €6 to get in per person. It was $1 to rent the locker. This is the cheaper, less nice one from what we looked up, but there's lots on the island. Is it hot? Ooh.
It hurts my feet.
It's because our feet are cold.
There are little lobsters floating all around us. That's so gross. Do you know the reason for the orange color?
The orange color here is the same reason that you see all the different colors in like Yellowstone and all the different places that have thermal pools. They are thermophile organisms that live in the hot water.
Your shoulder is like slashing me. I think I got a lobster in my eye. majestic person I know.
This is definitely worth the €6 to come in here.
I may be wrong, but I'm fairly certain the pools in the back don't have any little lobsters in them.
Don't touch any of the orange rocks or you will be orange too.
That's why I took my headband off. If you haven't noticed, it's my favorite and I would not dare try to stain it. There's 4 pools at 39 degrees Celsius, but there's 1 at 28. I'm actually starting to feel a little hot, so we're gonna go in the colder one to kind of cool down. Oh, there's so many lobsters.
Does it feel cold?
Yeah, it feels cold.
I'm not getting in.
Nathan's a wimp when it comes to cold water, but to be honest, I am a wimp when it comes to hot water. Woohoo! Can't believe you're cold. Ridiculous. There are free hot springs somewhere on the island. We couldn't find them, but this is the cheapest one that you have to pay for. The next level is €8 a person, and then the really fancy one with the most reviews is €10. This one actually sounded the best from what we read. Everyone's limited to an hour and a half. I've made it just over an hour, and I can't do it anymore. I just don't like hot water that much.
Okay, Amber's ready to go, so we're gonna go get something to eat.
Up next, tea plantation, where you can drink iron, or so they say.
Okay.
We left the hot springs probably an hour and a half ago. It took forever to find a place to eat. The first one, we could not find the front door, not sure why. The second place looked pretty good and it had some people inside. Well, I guess they were a little too busy and they shut down their kitchen, so they more or less asked us to leave. So we did. Walked across the street, finally got a table, just had a burger and a chicken sandwich, and now we are making our way to the tea plantation. You just walk on in, grab a pamphlet, and give yourself a tour. You don't have to pay a single thing, and there's a tea room at the end where you self-serve some tea.
Very basic, there's not a whole lot going on, but there's a lot of people here, so this seems to be a very popular thing to do on the island.
I'm excited to try the tea, that's why I came here. Chai Gordian or broken leaf?
Tea.
Okay. I heard this was brewed with the hot springs in the area. If that's true, that's pretty cool. That was nice.
There's a trail here, it's 3.4 kilometers, and it's through all of the tea plants.
Well, this is about as interesting as it looks. I think we're gonna head home now. We're cold. The big goal and accomplishment of today was the hot springs.
From what both of us had read online in the reviews about this tea factory was that there was a guided tour both in Portuguese and English, and it was wonderful. There was supposed to be a tea that they brewed with the mineral water and it turned it purple, and we really wanted to do that, but I don't know. Maybe COVID shut some of the fun things down? I have no idea. We could be missing something, but a little more lackluster than I had anticipated.
The purple mineral tea was supposed to taste like iron, which doesn't sound appealing, but I just kind of was excited about it. Never found purple tea.
Yeah, how often do you get to drink purple tea? We just got back to our Airbnb from the tea factory, and there were tons of cars in the driveway, and we were thinking, well, someone's having a party. And then our hosts gave us these. They call them malasadas. Malasadas.
I'm so excited.
It's fried dough dipped in sugar, and they said they make these during Carnival. Same kind of carnival that we saw in Lisbon, so we picked a good time to come to Portugal. February. That's where it's at. Let's try these. Look at it, they're like hollow.
Oh my gosh.
Can't go wrong with that. That's so good.
They are literally right outside this window. Like, they have an outdoor kitchen and it just smells good. All right, my turn.
Snotty they are. They're so big.
Hi, buddy.